Hello, in this video you'll introduce Script Manager feature in Spark Forms Builder, and learn how you can create complex rules in SharePoint, without the need to write any line of code. In Script Manager there is a wizard dialog to guide you through a step-by-step method, to create your query, filters, and map return data to your forms controls. This great feature will allow you to build a very complex rules in a matter of a minute, instead of spending long hours trying to write and test script codes manually. Today we are going to take the company products form as an example. In the beginning, I have created these two lists as we see here. The companies list, for a company names, and the products list, for the products details of these company. To learn how to create a list in SharePoint in detail, you can watch the tutorial video listed in the description below. We are going to create a company product form, to display data from the products list, according to company lists data using Spark Forms Builder. So let's start from the list at the top. Click on Spark Forms Builder to open the canvas to design the form. As you see here, I've previously designed this form to display data in it. If you are interested in how to customize the design for the form in detail, you can watch the tutorial video listed in the description below. First, we are going to display the company names from the first list companies, and based on the selection of company name, we want to retrieve the products in the repeater. To display the company name, we are going to use the Lookup control. From the Toolbox panel, drag and drop the Lookup control. Modify the control properties. In the control ID type Lookup company name. Connect the from dynamic data source. And click on the Lookup selector icon. Lookup setting window will open. Set the lookup settings. In the side list select companies. And select the SharePoint field that you want to show in the lookup. You can apply special filters if you want from here. Then click on OK. Now we are going to add the repeater control, to display products based on the company name. Let's drag and drop the repeater. If you want to learn how to create a repeater in detail, you can watch the tutorial video listed in the description below. Modify the control properties, in the control ID type product repeater. OK, after adding the repeater control, we are going to add the products for the selected company, by the lookup through the populate repeater from list function. To add this function we have to add a rule first. Select the company name lookup control. Then from the top ribbon, click on the control rules. Create a new rule. Modify the rule name. Select rule type action. And apply the rule on change. In the action text box, we are going to add the populate repeater from list function. From the right panels, under functions, Spark Forms provide 100 built-in functions. At the search box type populate repeater from list. And here it is, you can have more details about the function from here. As we see here, to add the function, there are two ways. By the wizard, or manually. I am going with the wizard. So click on the wizard icon, Case Manager wizard window will open. Select repeater ID. Type site path. Select site list. Products, from which we want to retrieve the data from. Then click on Next. Now we are going to add a dynamic camel query, by clicking on Generate Camel Query. From here, we are going to add a filter to retrieve the data based on the company name. From Products list, select the company name ID to compare with, the Lookup company name control. From the top ribbon, click on Insert. And then click on Next. Now we are going to map the listed repeater controls, with their list columns. The product name, the serial number, and the image. And click OK. And here we are, the function is done. This function will retrieve all the data for the selected company. Then click Save. Great. We have finished designing the form. Let's now publish the form and see how it works. Let's get back to our list. Click on New. Let's select ASUS Company. And here we are, all the products data have been retrieved in the repeater. Let's select another company. And here we are, we saw how we could create complex rules in a matter of a minute, instead of spending long hours in SharePoint using Spark Forms Builder. Follow us to learn more about advances used for SharePoint and Spark Forms. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and if you have a comment please write it down. Thank you.